Hey everyone, this is Janet from Energy Work 1111. Yeah, we are already getting a lot of cards here. I want to do this. We can take a look at that in a second. This is a connect with yourself reading. We're going to take a look at what energies you haven't been aware of, the change that you haven't been aware of happened. We're going to take a look at what you need to look at, stuff like that, to understand yourself a lot better, where you are and where you have been, just to let you know that you have come a long way and what has changed that you haven't noticed. So yeah, as you can see, I am doing 3 piles here, and I think that I will actually use these cards as on top, so you can see those, and I think that I will do this way, and I will pull some piles, and you can just look at those and see what is resonating for you from those colors. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and something else here for the brown. And what lessons have you learned? Yeah. And yeah. What lessons do you need to learn? They are really talking to me today, these cards. So yeah, we're just going to take a look at what's going on here in a second. So yeah, that one goes there and that one goes there. And a dragon here about guidance. So a lot of stuff is going on right now. For the middle here, for the cherry. So yeah, and the last card here. Also a message here for the different. That was way too many. That was way too many again. Just one card for the brown here. I'm taking that one. So yeah, and you can also just follow up on all the colors here and what is resonating for you when we take a look at those. But we're going to start with the take those right over there. I'm just going to take a look at, see how it goes. So we have the brown here. The brown, established boundaries. So this is about boundaries. So let's take a look at that. I feel confident. Yeah. I will forgive. Purpose, pride. So this is what you have been, what have changed, and this is what you still need to change. And we have 2 dragons here: golden Christ dragon, bring you higher love, so that you embody the Christ light, and Archangel Gabriel dragon, bring purification, and this Lysiantius, I think that's the right name for that. Gratitude and grace always look lovely on you. So yeah. So there's definitely something about boundaries here. We have so maybe someone, you have forgiven someone. I feel confidence. So maybe you have started to put up boundaries and started to forgive those that had crossed your boundaries, because it's not really their fault. You know that now it's because that you haven't been set those boundaries for yourself, and you have forgiven yourself and others for crossing that or whatever happened in that, and you feel much more confident now because you have set that boundary for yourself, and it is changing your life purpose. It is now you're becoming into a much more self-empowerment is what I'm hearing. Purpose, you possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. So there is definitely something about I'm trying to pick up something about finding your life purpose, about when you don't set boundaries, when we let people cross our boundaries all the time, it's hard to see our own path. Yeah. So what you're still learning, it's pride. I love myself and see myself in everyone. So yeah, when you set that boundary, you're still learning to love yourself. When you set that boundary, sorry, I can't talk right now. You are still learning to become proud of who you are in that process of setting boundaries for yourself. Maybe even setting boundaries for someone that you love, your children. It's also what I'm picking up on, setting boundaries for them so they can learn. Yeah. So we have the golden Christ dragon. Yeah, stepping into that. When you set boundaries, you also step into that Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain 5th dimensional. So you are definitely becoming more self-confident. You are becoming more aware of your life purpose. You're learning. It's still a learning process to love yourself when you set that boundary, to see yourself in everyone else, to mirror that boundary of. When you set that boundary, other people will set boundaries as well. Yeah. Unconditional love. Christ's love is the unconditional love. So Archangel Gabriel brings purification, Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. So yeah, when you set boundaries, you will raise that vibration. You will yeah, I'm really picking up on that self-discipline, that it's really something that we keep being pushed to learn again, to love ourselves when we set a new boundary, when we even cross a boundary that we didn't think that we can. I can talk right now. So sometimes we think that something is impossible because we have put up a boundary. We have put up a limitation. It's also what I'm picking up on. So just know that you can do. I'm really picking up on that self-discipline to learn how to cross over boundaries that you have maybe set for yourself. That is time to cross over. That you can do a lot more than you think, because you have that self-confidence. Again, you're finding yourself. You're finding out who you are and what you can do and how far you can go. Seeing the path, forgiving yourself, and be in that gratitude of learning, of seeing yourself in others. Yeah. I'm not really picking up that much more from this one. So let's see what the cherry here wants to tell us. I think we're going to do that. So cherry, that is about live an extraordinary life. So this is about enjoying yourself to the fullest. I will protect. I feel alone. And so this is some light energy, and this is what you have learned, expression. What you're still learning is about humor. And we have here a golden solar dragon. Helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. And we have lilac. The future is sometimes lost in the wanderings of yesterday. So maybe you are thinking about a lot about the past. Living an extraordinary life. So maybe you are. I'm picking up that past person, that version of yourself that you used to be is not the person that you are today, because we have I will protect. Maybe you have felt like you weren't protected, like you weren't safe, and something is happening here, or something happened where you now can feel more protected, more safe in the person that you are, because you're expressing. I'm really picking up the light worker energy here, because we have an angel here holding a woman, a child, something like that, with a light. So I'm really picking up that light worker energy here about feeling safe, being safe when you are a guide for others, feeling safe and protected from negative energy when you guide others. Yeah. And it is a different life. It is a different lifestyle. It is extraordinary to be that guide for others, to be that light worker. It is a big mission, a big, and it is also a great responsibility to take on, to be that light worker for others, to be that guide for others. I mean, it's all dark. You can be that safe place where the light is shining. So that is what is also happening for you. Maybe it is something that you have noticed, the change that you have noticed. Maybe it is something that you haven't noticed that you possess, or noticed that has changed, that you feel protected and safe now. I feel alone. So maybe it's, not maybe. It is something that you are feeling, these two energies. Sometimes when we are light workers, we feel alone in that. Just know that you're not. And you're starting to know that you're not alone, that you are protected, that you're safe, that negative energy that you're afraid of is not really something that you have to be afraid of, because it is not anywhere near. It can't come into all the darkness. They will be shattered with light, is what I'm hearing. It can't, the darkness can hit where the light is, but the light can hit where it can brighten up that dark spots that usually are dark for some people. I'm really picking up, I'm getting a picture of someone that is negative. Maybe someone is trying to pull you down, but it won't come inside this circle of light energy, because you are protected. You are not alone in that. You have a lot of other people that are also in that circle of light. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Exactly. So something that you haven't noticed is that you actually are ready to do that, to be that guide, to be that light for others. So something that you haven't noticed or is still changing for you, a lesson that is either is changing right now and you are still learning from it. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Again, if someone is negative, how do you laugh it off? If you do get that, if that one comment or the one person that you're talking to meet, do you laugh it off, or do you get really upset and angry and feel like you get pulled down? Because that is something that you are learning right now. It is a lesson that you are still learning from, because we do get those people in that they can sometimes come in and they don't stick around for very long, because when we don't pull ourselves down there, when we don't dim our light, they can't really stay there. They don't know what to do, and they leave out of that light again, or maybe even change their own attitude. Maybe they become enlightened and warm and more welcoming, because you have brought them into the light instead. So Golden Solar Dragon helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. Yeah, become that light worker. You are really learning to look at things in a more lighter and fun way, laughing things off that are not supposed to drag you down. So not letting anyone really dim your light. Learning that to know that you are a leader, and you have the wisdom to guide. Yeah. Lilac. Yeah, we did talk about this at the beginning, but we have that beautiful energy of seeing that we have changed, that we are not the same as we were yesterday. We can change the future day by day. And just remember, looking back a year from now, looking back on today, you have changed even more. So yeah. Anything else for this energy? Okay. So we are going to look at the yellow here. I feel open. So the yellow is purifying your body. Maybe something about, maybe you have felt, I'm hearing body pains. I'm picking up on something about the body. Okay, so we have, I feel open, individuality. So this is the energy of what you have learned, that you haven't seen this, you haven't noticed it yet. It's what I was trying to say. Individuality. So, and what you are still learning is trust. And we have air dragon. Helps you rise above earthly matters. And we have this one. So it's not really a pile with a lot of cards here, but it's really a pile about yeah, okay. I'm really picking up on that being open to other energies, knowing how to cleanse that the reason why the body has been in pain is because you have been too open to other people's energy. You're picking up a lot of stuff from others that are not yours, but you are learning. You have learned this. Maybe you haven't noticed it, but maybe you can feel your physical body changing because and it's not because you have closed off, because you still feel open, but you are much better at cleansing your body from negative energy. Just again, what's not yours, what's not your energy, because when we store up other people's energy, it is becoming a burden and a pain on our body. I'm picking up right shoulder pain right now and right neck pain. Maybe even the right arm. I'm really picking up a lot of pain in my right shoulder and neck and my arm, and maybe you can even hear the sounds of my joints making a little crack noise. Yeah, so maybe you've been carrying a burden over doing something. Yeah, not knowing that it wasn't yours to carry because you haven't really noticed it. Yeah, individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Yeah, because you are that unique person, you are really open and you pick up other people's pain and sorrow and responsibilities and take them on as yours. But you have to release that because it's you don't have to. You're learning. You have learned that because this card is about. But you have learned to accept, to release from your body, give it back to that person that is not yours. That energy, individuality. Yeah, knowing what is yours and what is someone else's, really, and still being that open person. Yeah. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So yeah, you are still learning to trust your intuition is what I'm picking up on. You're still learning to trust that energy of what is yours and what is. I'm really picking up that empath is also yellow energy, is a lot of that empathic energy, feeling other people, being good listeners, being good at taking on other people's responsibilities, overburdening ourselves with other people's stuff and energy and 3D, the worldly matters here. Air Dragon helps you rise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly, bring inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. Yeah, you are really learning to give that back to you are still learning to trust your intuition, to know when it's yours and when it's someone else's energy. Or someone else's story. I'm also picking up someone else's story. Is it your story? Have you made someone else's story yours? And that is reflecting on your body as body pain. Yeah. Gerbia, I think that's the right name for this one. Show appreciation and joy shall follow. Show appreciation and joy shall follow. Yeah. Let's just see. Yeah. When we appreciate that learning, when we appreciate the empath, being an empath, we also become aware of how we can be there for others and not take on their stuff, their stories, their energy. So yeah. So we are really you're starting to appreciate being that empath, appreciating that you can be open and still know the difference, still learning the difference between what is yours and what is other people's energy. So yeah. Wow. This was really nice. I hope that you like this reading. I think that I want to do more of this. This is a lot about transformation, about what you're not seeing and what you're still going through, when you're still learning. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this. I also learn from this. I try and use this type of reading for myself, what have changed for me that I haven't seen, and what is still changing, but I need to be more aware of, something like that. If you did like this video, you can press that like button, and if you want to see more videos, you can press the subscribe button, and just remember to press that bell button right after, so you get those notifications when I post a new video. This is probably a reading that it will be a reading that I will be offering in the future. I am still figuring out how, what the pricing on it. I have closed down the mentorship because I am busy doing other things at the moment. But you can still get a twin flame reading, you can still get a mirror reading, you can still get I think I will be doing I know that I will be doing those signs, zodiac signs, what I was trying to say, and I will also be offering those when I figure out what prices they should be at. What else do I need to say? I don't think I should say anything else. I just want to say thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of you. Bye.